There we go. There we go. My bad, folks. My bad, man. I had to make this live streaming shit, man. That shit ain't all caked up like I used to, how it's supposed to be, man. I gotta do some all type of shit to get this shit where I wanted it to be. But what's going on with y'all tonight, man? On this Saturday night, hey, man, look here. If y'all going out, man, hey, just be easy, be careful, man. These YNs out here, they ain't fucking around. So if y'all decide to go out and do whatever y'all want to do, just hey, take caution. Make sure y'all got that thing on y'all. Make sure y'all got it on you. But yeah, we about to get started in a minute, man. I'm trying to get some more people in here, man. We about to get started in a minute. But what's going on, folks? Shit, what's going on? What's going on? I'm sipping a little bit tonight, so yeah, if I be fucking up a lot, y'all gotta excuse me. I'm fucking up already. Damn. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to use profanity so much. I'm trying to be easy doing that. I got a problem with it. I need to goddamn try to control myself a little bit. But yeah, man, we can be talking about that Julio case, man. This shit is crazy. Yo, this gotta be the most craziest case I done seen in a while. And I'm talking way more crazier than that old block, whatever, whatnot. It's way more crazier than that, man. Yo, this is a crazy ass case. He got to call me back. Way more crazy than the old block case, man. But yeah, everybody know Julio got killed last year, whatever, whatnot, whatever. But y'all know they caught everybody that was involved with that shooting and killing in Tampa, Florida. And really, they having a trial. They having a trial with the female, one of the killer's girlfriend. They having her trial right now. She going to trial by herself. And when I'm saying she not helping herself out at all. Like she not helping herself out at all, man. Yo, what's good? What's good, Chris Jenkins? Hey, like the video, my guy. Free Melly free Melly all day, man. Melly done been in that bit about 7 years, bro. They need to go ahead and if they don't got nothing on, they need to go ahead and let his ass out, dog. Melly been sitting for a minute. And then they pushed his trial back till 2027, I think, something like that. That shit is crazy. They ain't gonna never let Melly come home. They ain't gonna never let him come home. But yeah. Alicia, what her name is? Alyssa. I think it's Alyssa Andrews. Yo, she not helping herself out. Yo, Chad, what I'm trying to tell y'all, let me tell y'all something, man. Yo, this girl in the trial, she getting her makeup done. People probably get their makeup done, but she smiling and laughing like, yo, you ain't on trial fighting for your damn life, like. And then she pregnant, and then everybody keeps saying, well, she using her. Well, when girls get pregnant, their emotions be all over the place. They don't got shit to do with nothing. Cause soon as she had that baby, soon as she had that baby, they taking that baby and give it to the mama side or the daddy side. But that's no excuse how she carried on in trial. But yeah, like I said, Julio trials. It started earlier this week, man. And, really, I'm gonna be showing y'all shit that happened in the trial throughout the week or whatnot. And it's this got to be the most crash out shit I ever seen in my life, man. It's like I know Julio made diss songs and all that shit talking about people dead homies and shit, but damn, the crash, how they stalk him down, they was following him, y'all. If y'all can believe me or not, but they was following him. They was following Julio the whole fucking day. They could have been taking him out. They didn't take him out that night, but they had his location the whole damn day. This shit is crazy. You cannot make this shit up. You could not make this shit up. Vargo, what's going on here? Sorry, brother. You are pro-Israel to pro-Palestine. I don't know what you talk about, my guy. We pro-original people. Hey, that's right. Hey. That's right, bro. We bro. I don't give a fuck. Hey, Vargas, what you talking about, man? What you talking about? Yo, y'all be in the chat wilding, boy. Y'all gotta chill out with that. Y'all be in here wilding. Y'all be in here wilding. But yeah, I'm about to play some of the shit that happened in trial, man. And like I said, I keep laughing because the shit is fucking. It's funny, but it's sad at the same time. Cause they had offered her 18 years and she took the shit to trial, but they got so much evidence on her, and they got so much evidence on her. Like, and let me tell you something else. The damn. Her damn lawyer, they blaming each other. So her lawyer is calling the other co-defendant saying she just been riding with them. She ain't had nothing to do with it. Her boyfriend supposed to be going out on a date night and shit, which is some bullshit, man. They got that girl all tied up and getting the Airbnb for them, all type of shit. They got her on camera walking with her boyfriend with a mask on. Yo, this shit is fucking crazy. This shit is crazy, Chad. It's crazy. But hey, let me tell you, let me show y'all this right here, man. Damn, I thought I had this set up, but y'all gotta excuse this, man, cause I ain't got shit the way it's supposed to be. And I got that problem too, cause I don't be doing right, man. I go to stop talking, I ain't got shit lined up and shit. But you know what? Fuck it. This is my live screen. If you ain't like it, oh well. this is my live screen. But all right, man. We can go ahead and get into it, man. Go ahead and get into this shit. Yeah, y'all see this shit. Y'all see that. Playing this day. Yo, this the chick right here that's going to trial. Everybody know it. She all over the fucking internet. She all over the internet, right? So, let me show y'all the shit with her. Damn, I done scroll all the way down and shit. Yeah, check this shit out.
So we still have one alternate left.
And Judge, there is...
Okay, all right, let's bring Mr. Jimenez in.
Hey, Judge, we missed one juror, but he's running into traffic, maybe about 15 more minutes.
That's fine.
Yo, Chad, you facing life in prison. Who the fuck doing makeup and laughing like that? Need something what's going on? Like it, subscribe to the channel. Hey, make sure, man. Hey, I got 7 people in here, man. I can get 7 likes. God damn, I ain't got a lot of people in here, but I can get 7 likes, man. Come on with it. Hit that like button. That shit free. That shit don't cost you shit. But y'all, just to see her goddamn laughing and playing around like, yo, if I'm in that situation, I don't give a damn what's going on, boy. I'm paranoid like a motherfucker. I'm probably in that bitch shaking, sweat. I know I'm sweating. I'm sweating like hell. She in there grinning and laughing. This a young girl. Just don't know her life is over. Instead of taking that 18 years plea deal, you gonna take that shit to trial. Trying to say your boyfriend and shit. Man, I wonder where her daddy at, man. I wonder if her daddy in her life. Can't be. Because it's crazy that she got herself in this situation. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, and she pregnant right here. She pregnant now. You know, and look how she carrying on. Like, what's so funny?
I have one alternate left.
And Judge, there is...
Okay, all right, let's bring Mr. Jimenez in.
Hey, Judge, we missed one juror, but he's running into traffic, maybe about 15 more minutes.
That's fine.
Judge, I'm also hearing it was Fox 13 this morning when they were reporting about opening statements. I think they reran an interview with Mr.
Chat, what's so goddamn fun? I wonder why she laughing so much. What's so goddamn funny? You probably ain't gonna see the light of day again in your life, and you in that bitch laughing. I don't give a damn what your lawyer tell you. You laughing, y'all, dog, man. In the time we live in, y'all know when you when as far as the jury, you know the jury don't supposed to watch nothing. No, they don't supposed to get on no type of social media. They don't supposed to watch TV while they doing the trial. But come on now, yeah, with all this technology going on, they gonna watch something. But plus they're in there too, and other people in there, and then they family members seeing that shit. Probably talk. Y'all don't think the jury seen this shit with her laughing? Even though I don't give a damn if they don't break. I don't know how that trial shit work. I ain't never been in there. But y'all don't think that with her doing all this shit is not a bad look? Y'all don't think this shit a bad look though?
Malcolm and Mr. McClimate talking about the evidence.
Okay.
What is the issue?
It was Fox 13 this morning aired your interview.
Excuse Mr. Jimenez if
This is crazy. But I definitely want to show y'all this. I definitely want to show y'all this right here though. Let me pull it back up. Damn, why the fuck it got so small? This is the first week of trial right here. Let's get into it. Let's get to this shit right now.
He didn't know as he was out with friends celebrating his birthday that he was being watched, that he was being followed. He was being stalked. Stalked and observed while he was celebrating. Stalked and observed by a group of killers, a group of conspirators who were now executing a very premeditated plot that had been hatched and birthed days before. A plot that had been hatched between them with every single one of their collective evil intentions directed into one common purpose, one common goal: the premeditated murder of Charles Jones. This group's collective hatred and animosity, which drove the conspiracy that existed between them, this evil and despicably wicked conspiracy. He didn't know that now all of their planning, all of their surveillance, all of their advanced coordination was now coming to fruition.
Yeah, you're right. The results living
Coming
their
into
life.
to fruition in such a precise way.
One thing about Fulio, man, Fulio should have known, man. All that shit he taught, that shit was gonna come back, man. He should have been on standing on 10 toes from the jump. He was too reckless. He was too reckless, man. He was too reckless. Then he was posting where he was at that night and all the places that he had like a little party. He could party at the Airbnb, and then that's the whole reason he was at the hotel, right? He already had an Airbnb, but he had a party over there. He had too much people in there, so the person that owned the Airbnb tell everybody they had to go. So Fulio had to go somewhere else, go try to find somewhere else to goddamn lay his head at that night. And the whole time the boys on his ass, the whole day they on his ass, just cause he posts where he was at and where he was gonna be at. This shit is crazy, man. It's kind of like he knew. I don't know how that shit worked. But to have that much enemies and shit like that, and then it happened. Like, he from Jacksonville, Florida, and this shit happened in Tampa, Florida. You can hop in the car from Jacksonville and be in Tampa like about 3 hours maybe. That's it. Probably about 3 hours. You can hop in the car. So they seen that shit. They hopped their ass in the car. Man, it don't take nothing. But I think he was posting throughout the week where he was going to be at. Because they said the girl, when I played this shit, they said the girl was planning this shit. She already called an Airbnb, set up everything and all type of shit. like the prosecutor got so much evidence in this case, man. She should have take that. She should have just played out, take that 18 years. Good behavior, she probably do about 15, maybe. Yeah, probably. She probably do like 15 and a half, 16. And she probably get out when she about late 30, early 40s, still have some type of life. But now they about to burn her ass, chat. They about to burn her ass. I guarantee you.
That he only saw his killers for mere seconds as they rapidly closed in on him, dressed from head to toe in all black, like ninjas coming out of the dark. Disguises that included balaclavas and ski masks. Disguises that these conspirators had decided well before this moment that they were going to wear, to use to hide their identities from the ever-present and ubiquitous cameras that permeate our culture.
And Chad, I'm gonna skip through this because this shit kind of.
As Charles Jones sat there in the front passenger seat of his Dodge Charger, their plan came perfectly together. He was now the perfect target, caught completely, entirely off guard, completely blindsided. As these gunmen appeared, seemingly, you will see in this evidence, out of nowhere. A perfectly planned ambush, and there's no other way to say it. The evidence will show you clearly this was an ambush, a designed ambush, one that they had carefully planned and now were orchestrating. Unable to run, unable to dive or even duck, basically caged in the front seat of his car. He was basically a sitting duck. And these killers, they didn't hesitate, not for 1 second and not for 1 moment. They moved rapidly into their pre-planned positions, into their firing locations. And then they...
Hey, Chad, y'all can't believe this shit. I know I'm pardoning this shit, but the vehicle they used in the murder was one of the boys. It was one of their cars, man. Y'all understand what I'm saying? He got caught in the same car he murdered Julio in. How stupid can you get, man? Instead of going to burn the car or something, he got caught with the car. Cause that wasn't even. I think that wasn't even his car. I think that was one of his mama car, somebody's car. Yeah, they traced it back to. Yo, Chad, when they got them on, they got license plate readers on. They got the Airbnb had a Ring camera. They got the camera from that. They got the camera at the club. Yo, this shit is crazy how much evidence they got. And whoever her lawyers are, they need to get fired. She need to fire them, because it don't mean this. Their lawyers should have tell her straight up, like, hey, they got too much evidence on you. You need to go ahead and plead out. But she took that shit to trial, man. I can't believe it, though. This young man, I don't know who her family members is. I don't know whether her daddy in her life or what. But she's a goddamn idiot, man. It's bad. This is bad.
Immediately unleashed a hellish onslaught, affecting a precisely coordinated violence of action, sending a barrage, a wall of hot lead, crashing into the only barriers between Charles Jones living and Charles Jones dying. Those barriers, the automotive glass, the sheet metal of the front of his Dodge Charger, which were absolutely no match for the high-powered 5.56 and 300 blackout caliber rifle rounds, which were now traveling at him, directed at him at thousands of feet per second. Each one of them carrying over 1,200 foot-pounds of energy, directed specifically at Charles Jones. A Glock 9mm handgun was being utilized by one of these conspirators, a handgun that wasn't just a semi-automatic handgun. It had been converted to
it had
a
that switch on
fully
it.
automatic hand cannon.
You know it had that
and
switch
now
on it.
it was running wide open, dumping all 30 rounds of its magazine through the front end and the windshield of that.
Yo, so this part right here, they had a Tesla out there. Y'all know Tesla got cameras all around it, so I guess this is one of the videos off the car. Look how they dump it. Look at that shit. Look at that shit.
Just a few seconds of the mountain of
Man, look at
evidence.
that
Just a few.
shit. That motherfucker. Yo, that's why I can't
Just a
get
few
involved with that goddamn game
seconds.
shit, boy.
Of the mountain of evidence that you will see in this case of what happened that night. Evidence that will show you clearly that these co-conspirators hatched this murderous plot not minutes, not hours, but days before this, formulating in their hearts and minds this agreed upon collective and confederated
5 people in there, I
plan
can get 2
with
more likes,
one
man. Let me get 2 more
common
likes in there.
agreed upon
Somebody
goal:
ain't like it.
death, violence,
Somebody ain't like it,
and
man.
murder. A conspiracy motivated and hatched days before, hundreds of miles away from Tampa. A conspiracy that would span through those days. And the law of principles, if a defendant helps and
Yeah, I'm trying to
does not
pass all this
from
shit.
him in the early morning, eighth right is in the upper right. If the defendant is found by you to be a principal,
Yeah, we know that.
these are her co-conspirators. I don't know if this laser is going to work, if you can see. In the upper left-hand corner, that's Rashad Murphy. Lower left, Davion Murphy. Sean Gaithright is in the upper right. And in the lower right is her boyfriend.
Hey, Chad, that's why they got caught now. They got caught. Cause look, you don't need fucking 4 people. Not a cool. I think they said she was the driver. You don't need 4 people. You don't need 4 people to go kill one person, man. That's why y'all know, yo, they have on his ass bad. They got 4 people to go kill one person. Yeah, dog, you ain't need all them people with you, man. There's too much people involved. That's why they got caught. Too much people involved.
At the time, Isaiah Chance. These were the 5 conspirators. This was the assault team that took out Charles Jones, that took his life, that snatched it from him in the early morning hours of June 23rd. Isaiah Chance, Sean Gaithright, Rashad Murphy, Davion Murphy. To understand the murderous
Yo,
intent,
the dude at the top left, that's her boyfriend. That's why she, you know what I'm saying, she don't wanna, like, one thing about her, I ain't gonna say she not no down chick, cause she's still saying she not, cause what she's saying is she's saying that she was with him, but she didn't know that it was going to do what it was going doing. So she kind of snitching in a way. I mean, there ain't no way she's snitching. But what it is, she not. She kind of she's snitching on numbers. She not saying she had nothing. Well, how I'm trying to say this shit. She trying to say that we was going on a date night or whatever. I ain't know he was going to do what the fuck he was going to do. Basically, she trying to exclude herself from that situation, which now they got too much evidence on her.
That existed amongst them, and to understand this conspiracy that dwelled in all of their minds and hearts. Yesterday from one of your fellow jurors, and he was spot on. That's exactly what the evidence ends, which were their family members. They were close, deep running bonds of loyalty in this organization, because they have each other and they defend each other. They defend not only each other, but they defend each other's honors, and they defend their affiliations.
See, why was he targeted?
This is the murder
He was in
scene.
the game, like
Let's see if this will work.
He was out. You must
Home
be-
to Suites.
hit this song.
McKinley, Fowler, USF is directly across the street. The USF campus lays literally feet away from this hotel complex. Over here, you can see it's a Holiday
Yo,
Inn.
so they did this shit in front of a college, man. They say UCF, what they say, UCF was across the street. Them motherfuckers going down, chat. They going down. I think they had a better chance if they did kill him in Jacksonville in the hood. If they had killed him in Jacksonville in the hood, I don't think it would have been like this. I don't think that. It wouldn't be as big like that. No, it would have still been big because Julio Fulio is a big name. But it would have taken longer for this shit for them to get caught, put it like that. If it happened in the hood in Jacksonville. But they went to Tampa, Florida with this shit. Man, no white folks ain't playing that shit, man. And then when it happened cross from the goddamn UCF, cross from the college. Nah, when parents send their kids to school, they paying all this not millions of dollars, but they paying all these $1,000, $50,000, $60,000 to send their kids to school to UCF, and goddamn right across the street, and goddamn they got a whole goddamn war going on. Shit, them parents look here. That's one thing about it, man. Them parents gonna goddamn take their kids out of school, or they ain't gonna send their kids there from the start. They hear about this shit here. Y'all know they had to solve this shit quick. See shit like this when they in the hood, they ain't gonna solve it fast like this. Know what I'm saying? They gonna let it probably be years, and this should probably go unsolved. But in areas like this right here, when you got a major college across the street, you know that's not the hood. They gotta keep that shit clean, cause you know what I'm saying. That's how the college is making their money for parents paying the money or whatever. So y'all know the police gonna solve that shit real quick. They gonna solve that shit real quick. Yo, this oh my God, this shit is so fucking crazy. But like I said, it's Julio's fault, man, because Julio was posting where he was at all night, man. All night he was posting where he was at. So he had to know, man, the boys was gonna be on his heels, boy. They was gonna be on his heels for real.
This is the portico right here where the shooting happened. See on the timestamp, which is slightly off by a few minutes, this is about 4:30 in the morning. They had been out through the night. They had gone to a couple of clubs. Mr. Jones appeared at one club and performed, and then he went to an after party at another club.
They say nothing happened.
He had attempted to make a reservation here, but because they appeared so late, it had been given away. You'll see him come back and get into his car.
Okay, that's Julio Fulio in his charge at the hotel right there. He getting in his car. He getting in the passenger
Video slightly sped up here.
He getting in the passenger side right here. Let me change the camera view. So I can better see. I make it bigger. Let me move my little shit over here.
That car entering right there, that's the assault team. Entering right there, that's the assault team.
Well, they pulling in right now. They pulling
And as
in
I said,
right
they
now.
go northbound around the north side. They avoid driving near this entourage, Mr. Jones and his friends. This Nissan Altima that's pulling up is part of the entourage that was with Mr. Jones.
Yo,
The
who
driver,
didn't
Tafa
stand a
McCrae, is a
chance,
friend
boy?
of his. You will see his girlfriend get out. And they go inside of the lobby to use the restroom.
So they
So Tafa and his girlfriend, Aaliyah Albritton, they walk in
oh,
to the lobby, and they're actually
that's
inside.
That's Julio Fulio girlfriend right there. If I ain't mistaken, if I ain't misheard what he said, that's Julio Fulio girlfriend. The one that getting out with the I don't know if that's purple or pink. It look purple pinkish. I don't know what it is.
There in the bathroom when the shooting happens. Now, you probably didn't see it, but when Tafa got out of the driver's seat of that Nissan Altima, Camilla Bentley slid right in behind him. That's another friend of Mr. Jones and friends with these folks. She's sitting in that car.
Do y'all see all the evidence they got though? They got straight 4K video. You can see this shit real good. You can see it real good. They got straight 4K video of these motherfuckers getting murdered. Julio Fulio getting murdered. I ain't meant to call him that. I'm trying to stop cussing so much on this. But they got 4K video of him getting killed.
At the time of the shooting, she takes a round through the arm. This car driving by, that is the spotter car. That is the surveillance and reconnaissance vehicle. This is just before the shooting happens. And you're going to see that car come right back by.
I think that's her driving. Alyssa Andrews. I think that's her driving the car.
It goes down, does a three-point U-turn, and comes back. And now we're mere seconds away from the attack on the Charger, on the attack on Mr. Jones. You'll see the Chevy Cruze go southbound on McKinley.
Julio was stupid, man. He was dumb, but he was. You got so much niggas on your heels, man, and to be so reckless, just sitting there in your car, like, dog, you act like you in another whole state, man. You still in Florida at the end of the day. He act like he was in fucking Cali or New York somewhere. This to be sitting chilling, and you still in Florida, man. It ain't nothing but a hop and a skip to get to Tampa from Jacksonville. It ain't that far. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that far to get there. And for you to just be sitting out there like that, knowing that you just got shot, like he just got shot in the leg earlier that month. So just to be sitting out there knowing that folks want you dead is crazy. Instead of going in the hotel and standing in there, you just sitting in your car. And one thing about being in your car, you can't really hide, man. They had 5.5. Them had automatic rifles, man. 5.56. So if that motherfucker shooting that big ass bullet through that shit going straight through your car. It ain't no hiding from that shit. That's why I don't understand I think he had two other people in the car with him. I don't understand, and they got shot, but they didn't die. I don't understand. They shooting a 5.56 in there. A 5.56 is the bullet. If they shooting a rifle in that bitch using the 5.56 bullets, I don't understand how everybody in that car ain't died. Look, hey, the Lord was on their side, boy. I'm telling you, the Lord was on their side, cause they supposed to be dead, boy.
Down to the lower left, You saw the shooter with the automatic Glock. That's him in the lower part of the photo. So you see in this video,
That's crazy, boy. Look at when they start shooting.
down to the lower left, you saw the shooter with the automatic Glock. That's him in the lower part of the photo.
Look at that shit.
So you see
He letting
in
it
this
go,
video,
boy.
Xavier
Julio ain't
Edwards
standing-
desperately
Julio
trying
ain't
to
standing
get them
chance.
out of harm's
Julio
way.
ain't standing a chance, boy.
But what he didn't know
You couldn't
was
escape
that
that
up
shit.
on the top of that screen between that, I think it's a Mercedes and that yellow car, was the third shooter. So what he ended up doing was driving.
This shit is crazy, man.
And you'll see
This
it
shit is crazy.
come to fruition here, directly into a vortex of high-powered rifle fire. Now, what you're also going to find in the evidence, and you can see the electrical charging station up here in the upper right, this is the edge of a Tesla that's sitting at another charger. That Tesla has its, I believe it's called Centurion function on, and it is recording from multiple cameras
Okay,
around
man,
the car.
Tesla's like, God, they got
And this
cameras
is
all over
one
this
of the
shit.
recordings.
Let me fast forward.
And off her friend, Robert Howard, is
Hold on.
where the other party
Let me wind
apartment.
it a
You
little
can
bit.
see the impacts, every one of those yellow stickers
Let me wind it a little bit.
heading north.
And like I said, I'm just skipping through this shit because it's long. I'm not about
The
to
third
watch this whole
shooter.
shit. I'm not about to be on here that long, but
That's
Yeah, I
the
can go check it
Charger
out on-
at the impound lot
that
at the
right
Tampa Police Department. You can see the impacts.
Look at his
Every
car.
one of
Look at
those
his
yellow
goddamn
stickers on
car.
the hood, the side, and the windshield are all impacts.
look at his car.
That's the Altima that Camilla Bentley was sitting in. It took 2 rounds to the back window.
Man, I'm glad she wasn't in there because that bitch got 2 shots in that bitch.
This is Xavier Edwards, who was the driver of the Charger. That's him at the hospital.
19 years old, young as fuck, boy.
Gino Norris, Mr.
Julio,
Jones' friend,
boy, I know
who was in the back seat.
I think Julio should be way
He
over
was shot in the
19.
upper right arm. And Camilla Bentley, who was shot in the upper arm.
Man, look at her writing. What the fuck is she writing? She know what she did. She know she was out there with that bullshit. What the hell is she writing? What the fuck? What the fuck is she writing? Yeah, that's why I never understand about this trial shit. I always see the goddamn the people who on trial or whatever writing. What the person be writing? What the hell they be writing about? I always want to know this shit. What the hell they be taking notes for what? Why they taking notes? Y'all ain't never understand that shit. Why the person that's on trial, like, you know what I'm saying, taking notes? What you taking notes for? I'm just curious. I want to know why they be goddamn writing shit down. Not the lawyers, but the Alicia right here, Alyssa. I keep calling her Alicia, but I think her name Alyssa. What the fuck is you writing?
These were the other party goers. Armani Turner is Mr. Jones' girlfriend at the time. Miss Randolph, her friend. Robert Howard is an associate friend of Mr. Jones, who was in the car behind the Charger, which was a Hyundai. Tafa McCrae and Aaliyah were the ones in the Altima.
Well, they got all the pictures in here, boy. I ain't see none of this shit.
You could see in that video that these gunmen acted with suddenness, they acted with speed and fury, and they brought overwhelming firepower. Not one shooter, not 2 shooters, but 3 to create that vortex that the evidence proves to you, with high-powered AR-style rifles and a fully automatic Glock 19, bringing all of that firepower to bear in a concentrated area easily, and rapidly,
Yo, how old is
establishing
Julio Fulio,
not
cuz
fire
everybody
superiority,
he with
but fire supremacy,
is young as
the
fuck.
evidence will show.
How young is Julio
Firing,
Fulio?
as you saw in that last photo from the Tesla video, with absolute impunity
His girlfriend
and
born in
disregard
03.
of anyone that may be in that area. The majority of that fire you will find in this case was funneled directly into the passenger compartment of the Dodge Charger. And every single one of the rounds that were fired that night, every single one of them was dripping with the hatred, the malice, and the premeditated intent of all 5 of those conspirators. The evidence will prove to you. Mr. Jones attempted.
So he 26. So his girlfriend born in 03. They're about the same age, isn't it? 03? If she born in 03, then how old she is then? She born in... No, I ain't talking. I'm talking about his girlfriend born in 03. If your girlfriend born in 03, look at man, I'm too fucked up to goddamn add up. Huh? She 26? 20? Okay, well, that ain't bad.
Attempted to evade the gunfire.
I'm just old. I guess I'm just old.
He was leaning up against
I'm
the
just old as fuck,
dashboard.
Jack.
You
I'm
may
old
have
as
seen
shit.
in that photo, on those
I'm old as
videos,
shit.
you'll see it during the trial. Look for it. His feet are up on the dashboard. He's leaning back. He's on his phone. The evidence will show trying to find a hotel, trying to find lodging.
Hey, make sure
for
y'all
them.
like the channel, man. Make sure
He barely has time to pull his feet down.
Make sure y'all in here.
The evidence will
hit that
show
like
he
button.
attempted
Hit that like button.
to jump into the back
the
seat
like
to go
button.
through and across the center console. Before he could do that, one of these rounds.
Hold on. God damn it! I ain't got a lot of people in here. I got. It was up there. Now it's down to 5, which is cool. I don't care. But if I don't have 5 lights in here, I'm about to act the fuck up, man. I'm about to lose my shit. Y'all hit that like button, man. This shit free. It don't cost you nothing. This shit is free. Hit the like button.
Smashed into his chest, and that round tore through his heart, through his lungs.
Oh, whoa.
And that round tore to jump into the back seat to go through and across the center console. Before he could do that, one of these rounds smashed into his chest, and that round tore through his heart, through his lungs, and through the large.
So he probably, man, that shit went through his chest, went through his heart. So he probably was dead. He probably died right as soon as that shit happened, man. He probably ain't felt nothing. Them boys was not bullshitting with Fulio, man. You know, all of them be dissing each other, man. But this how Fulio went out, man. It just, they say he be trying to jump in the back seat to get away from that shit, and that shit hit him in the chest. It went through his heart. I hate that shit, but that's the type of life you live,
largest
man. You
vein
live that
in
life.
the body, the aorta, a gigantic artery that supplies blood up and down your body.
Yeah, he was dead as soon as that shit happened.
And when he turned and kind of flipped over to try to crawl into the back seat, he took 2 more rounds to his back. Those rounds ripping through not only the muscles of his back, but into his liver.
Damn, boy, I hate that. That shit crazy.
These shooters, as you've just seen, leveraged surprise. They leveraged it in this attack to make sure that Mr. Jones didn't stand a chance, to make sure he couldn't evade this attack. Not this time. This time he was going to be killed. They took full advantage of this ambush that they had planned. And you saw in that evidence the determination of these shooters, the assault team in this conspiracy.
I'm gonna skip through this right quick.
The car she was driving, the Altima, they go up the elevator and they go onto the third floor and they find Mr. Edwards and Mr. Norris laying on the ground, bleeding. Camilla Bentley, you saw in the panic between her car, or the car she was driving, the Altima, and Miss Turner's Hyundai. One's backing up and one's going forward, and they collide going out onto McKinley. Camilla Bentley drives off, but then she turns around shortly thereafter and comes back and picks up Taifa and Aaliyah, who are inside of the hotel lobby. They then drive nearby to Advent Health, where Camilla is treated for her gunshot wound.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
so girl got
Armani
shot too
Turner,
right there.
the victim's girlfriend in the Hyundai, she ends up somehow on Fowler going eastbound and comes across a traffic stop being conducted by the University of South Florida Police Department, just a traffic stop. She pulls up and her
UCF.
and Mr. Howard get out and they
USF.
make contact with the police, who are having a hard time understanding them because they were so frantic and so upset. So they follow them. They try to follow them. They actually lose sight of them because she's traveling so fast. Meanwhile, Tampa Police Department are responding to multiple 911 calls of shooting at the hotel. An officer responding sees Miss Turner driving. She drives through the intersection of Fowler and McKinley, goes right over the landscaping and into the parking lot. He follows her, not knowing who she is or what her part.
Man, y'all gotta understand, like, all this right here happened because of, like, really, this female here was, I want to say she was the master plan, cause I know I know no boy be telling her what to do, but for her to not, cause she's 20-something years old, so she, for them telling her all this shit to do and she do it, and then now she in court laughing. Like, if y'all ain't, I'm gonna play this shit again. I'm gonna come back to this shit right here right quick. Let me play this shit right here. If y'all
This time, so we still have one alternate left.
And Judge, there is,
Okay, all right, let's bring Mr. Jimenez in.
Hey, Judge, we missed one juror, but he's going to traffic maybe about 15 more minutes.
That's fine.
Judge, I'm also hearing it was Fox 13 this morning when they were reporting about opening
I
statements.
can't stop watching this shit. Like, what the fuck is so funny? You on trial for murder and you laughing. I can't stop, like, this to see that shit. This is an evil ass motherfucker. Stay away from motherfucker like this right here, man. I'm telling you. This
Statements. I think they reran an interview with Mr. Malcolm and Mr. McClimate talking about the evidence.
I don't give a damn what you try to do to make me feel good or make me laugh. I'm not fucking laughing. And for her to, even though her lawyer says something that ain't got nothing to do with it, just say something to try to put a smile on her face. It's just the wrong time, man. Wrong. You gotta read the room. Got to read the room. It's just the wrong time in the wrong place for you to be getting your makeup done laughing. You know what I'm saying? Now that shit done going viral was you doing this shit. Man, this boy, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, chat.
Part of this is, and they end up making contact with her.
I ain't got time to
Hosted by Kenny K. And he puts at
Okay,
the
this
bottom,
right here, Julio for
my
Julio Flight.
Airbnb pool party.
And that's what I'm saying about Julio. I know I'm pardoning this shit a lot, but fuck it, y'all gotta go back on your own time and watch it. I ain't got time. But Julio had the flyers where he was gonna be, and it's different if he was in another state somewhere far from Florida. But he got, I can't even, like, I'm lost of words. Cause he had flyers of where he's gonna be at in Florida and Tampa, like everything close by each other. It's crazy to me that Julio did this shit. Had a flyer showing what the fuck he was gonna be at in Florida, and he got a beef like 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away. It's crazy. And you done made plenty of diss songs dissing these boys, going to the grave site, doing a fucking video on the graves and shit. You think that boy wasn't gonna be after your ass? And then you in Florida, and you posting where you gonna be at? That's an easy lit. That's an easy lit. Them motherfuckers crashed out trying to kill you, man. Don't get me wrong, they crashed out now. All of them going to prison, all 5 of them. But damn, I just hate it, man. It's a fucked up, it's a messed up situation all around. But with Fuller, that shit was avoidable, man. You know, goddamn. Well, I don't know why he was so comfortable just because he was in another city, in the same state. Like, I don't know why he was so comfortable like that.
June 21st.
Then y'all see how long he sit out there at the hotel.
That's when he arrived here. He and party goers arrived. Now, a few moments later, a screenshot of an Airbnb message is documented. The message is addressed to Rashad Murphy, confirms his reservation at Lagoon Oasis 9703 Gazebo Pond in Tampa, June 22nd to June 24. And in the message of that message there from the owner of the Airbnb, our HOA requires for security purposes that all guests booking with us provide a valid ID, which he obliges and sends his valid ID.
Man, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. These motherfuckers going to prison. They got every fucking thing. He got an Airbnb and sent his ID with his ID on that. Yo, man, these yo, boy, that's why I say this is a crash out. Like, yo, them motherfuckers crashed the fuck out, man. They crashed out. This shit is crazy. They got all this information. The Airbnb, they got a picture of his license he sent through his phone. They got somebody's phone. I don't know who phone they got. But I don't know why motherfuckers be going to do murders. I don't know why they be going to do illegal shit and be having their phone with you. Like them phones don't pick up off the satellite and them feds get a hold of that shit and know what's going on. Like, when you doing crimes like that right there, you supposed to leave your phone at the house, man. Leave your phone with somebody and let them play the game on it. And then when it fed, I was playing the game. I don't know what the fuck know. So you can look at my shit and see I was on. I don't know. I think I be overthinking. Cause if I be thinking about, well, I'm gonna get this person my phone. I'm gonna get this person my phone and tell them to goddamn go on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok or some shit like that, and just scroll through it. So when the police come, I'm like, well, shit, I've been on this shit right here, and they checking, they see I was on it. I don't know. I be thinking like that. I don't know. Maybe I still get caught if I do some dumb shit like that. But they got this motherfucker ID off the phone. Man, this shit.
His valid ID. Into the assault team.
Yo, hold on.
Bringing out
Yo,
another
they got a
large
lot of fucking videos on this shit.
She sends that this message on June 21st. Where he's going to be, what address that he put up. 8 p.m. to 3 a.m. June 22nd at Teasers. He even puts a photograph here of Tampa. My Airbnb pool party. DM me for address, and my official birthday party at Club Teasers gives the address again. So he's advertising his whereabouts. Now, Miss Andrews, the defendant, sitting right over here at counsel's table, this is a message that she sends, and you see on the top there, oh, that's red. That is her Instagram account. You will find that. You can see on the top right, her registered email to that account, verified AliciaAndrews72@yahoo.com. She sends that this message on June 21st, that's Friday, at 10:52 UTC. That's early morning the 22nd, or earlier that day, sorry. UTC, if you're not aware of that, is Universal Time Code. It's Greenwich Mean Time. So you got to back up 4 hours. So she's sending that on the Friday night hey, could I book a B&B in Tampa? This is 2 days before the murder. To a Kiera Axe Marie, hey, what's dates you need? Tomorrow, but what day do you have available? How many bedrooms? Like 2. Logistics. This is the beginning. She's trying to find lodging.
Dumb.
Trying to find lodging for this operation.
So they got the text message. They got the text message of her buying the Airbnb, talking to the person. So they got her phone too, or they got the person for. They got the person she be texting phone. They got somebody's phone, man. Either or, I don't know which one they got, phones they got, but they got somebody's damn phone.
That is Mr. Gaithright walking out with a large duffel bag. And Isaiah Chance walking out with bags. And you'll see they start loading that black car, which is a Chevy Impala. That is the car that goes north in the hotel complex. That is the car transporting.
Yeah, what was the first person name? Mr. Gaithright. He didn't want to get caught with the car and with the
they
bullets
load
and
the
shit
bags
in
into
his
the
dumb
trunk.
ass.
That
Dumb
BMW on the top of the video there is being driven by Mr. Chance. And you see him bringing out another large
Y'all, look at all the
bag.
evidence they got on these. They got.
They're kitting up.
They got
and
so
they're
much
getting their
evidence on
gear
these boys,
into
man.
their transports. You'll see in the evidence that Mr. Chance ends up leaving in that Beamer. He drives and picks up his girlfriend, this defendant, Alicia Andrews, and brings her back to this residence. And then the three of them, Miss Andrews, Mr. Chance, and Mr. Gaithright, get into that Impala, and they drive here to Tampa, and they drive to the Airbnb, and there will be zero doubt about all of that, because that Impala, while it's en route, is being picked up on license plate readers. You will see in the evidence. Their cell phones are tracking, hitting cell towers as they travel in unison all the way down.
Yo, Chad, that's a major thing. Why the fuck y'all got y'all cell phone with y'all? Why do y'all have y'all goddamn cell phones, man? The cell phone is the major reason why they got caught. If they ain't had their cell phones with them, they would have been straight. They got their cell phone with them, man. The post, man, look here. Yo, this in the 80s and 90s and the early 2000s, man. That ain't that type of time we on, man. This is fucking 2020. When that shit happened, 24? Yeah, last year when he got killed. Yo, technology is so good right now. You cannot commit a murder with your goddamn phone. Some shit don't even need to be. Some things don't need to be explained. People should already know that. If you gonna do crime and definitely murders and shit, leave your phone at the house. Cause you gonna get caught.
Or I-75 coming across from Jacksonville, 47.
I'm skipping through this shit.
I heard some about yesterday and hated that cover and that camouflage. It has come in on the north side, gone down the west side, and is now passing in the front. Out of necessity.
Like I said, y'all gonna have to watch this on y'all own time. I'm gonna skip through this shit right here.
Out in Florida, Alicia Andrews is one of 5 people accused of killing the rapper, whose real name is Charles Jones.
Yeah, we know
the defense
that.
claims that Andrews is not part of the gang and that she had nothing to do with the crime. She was just along for the ride with her boyfriend. Now, during testimony yesterday, the state called Andrews' best friend, who testified about some potentially incriminating text messages that Andrews sent her. Now, we are not allowed to show this witness or identify her, so let's listen to part of her testimony.
And then the defendant then texts back to you, and this is January 21st of 2021, 8:39 a.m. Girl, I don't like Fulio. Ugly ass. He need to die. And that was Will Friend, and then
he needed
that code, and He shot me and my friend died, question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, I'm pointing out who did it. What's she saying there? What's she talking about?
Well, she's referring to somebody that had just died that we know.
In this gang war?
Yeah, we're basically just gossiping.
Okay, I understand that, but who was it in this gang war that she personally knows?
Personally?
Yes, you're saying that you're talking about a friend that just died.
Will, that was the only person that we both know.
Will at Rains High School, is that, or who else?
That's it.
Oh, all right. And then what did you say in response?
I can't stand him either. He's green as and OMG, he killed Will friend. OH, nah, I would have slid. Cause he all on Instagram clowning his aim. I would have dropped that bag on his.
Let me tell you something about these y'all females. Y'all stay out of them men business, boy. Talk about you would have slid. You would have slid. What the fuck? Where you going? Y'all gotta stay out of men business, man. Talk about you would have slid. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Head or came for one of his homeboys. Somebody gotta die.
Okay, let's go back to this when she texted you. Hold on, because I think Fulio talking about Therese and his friends, LMAOOOO. I do not like him. What's she talking about in this particular sentence?
Fulio's talking about Therese on social media.
On social media? Mm-hmm. And then she says, I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together. And then she says to you, that is Fulio, though he recruit a bunch of dumbass who's willing to die. Is that what you said in response to her?
Yes.
And what do you mean by he's recruiting a bunch of people?
Well, it was something that really was city known and everybody was saying, like, I'm not the only person that said that. A lot of people in this city has said that, like, he recruit a lot of people to die, meaning that he got a lot of people that will come behind him ready to risk their life behind him, and he's still out and alive and living his life.
And he's a part of 6 Block, right?
Correct.
Right, so just put into context, those were text messages from about 3 years before the murder in question of Julio Fulio in this case. And the murder was of a guy who went to their high school, those 2 girls, their high school. And the word was that Julio Fulio was responsible for that, so that's what they were talking about. Here is some of the defense's cross-examination of that same witness about whether the text messages were something more than gossip.
Now, when you and Alicia are texting back and forth, how old are you at the time?
I'm 18 at the time.
All right. Are you young at that time?
Yes.
All right. And when you and Alicia are texting back and forth, does this have anything to do with Alicia wanting to kill Julio Fulio?
No.
Did you ever want Julio Fulio to die?
No.
Even though you emphasized the message there, did you want Julio Fulio to die?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance?
Overruled, but she has already asked and answered it. So anyway, what's your next question?
Even though you emphasized the message there, did you want Julio Fulio to die?
No.
All right. And when you all are talking back and forth and you're calling each other the B word, bitch, are you all really meaning to degrade each other?
No.
All right. Is that more of a figure of speech?
Yes.
All right. And when you all are talking back and forth with each other, is this a form of gossip?
Yes, it is.
Are you in a...
Right, so now before trial, the defense tried to keep those texts out. Obviously, they lost. Well, the state is now trying to get an even older text. Those were 3 years. Now they're trying to get in 4- and 5-year-old text messages. So the defense argued against those today in court after court was done. So let's go back in and hear some of those arguments.
This is another attempt to, quite frankly, reach and stretch the idea that she is somehow involved in this particular.
Yeah, she is involved.
I mean, knowing these people are coming in.
Had with is concerned.
It had very little probative value. What?
All right, man. That's all. Like I said, y'all gonna have to go watch that shit on your own time, man. It's a lot of info. Just like definitely on that other shit I was playing. It's a lot. If y'all wait, when y'all watch that shit, y'all see what I'm talking about, man. This shit is crazy. This shit is insane. Insane. But yeah, man, I'm about to get about this shit, man. Goddamn, I done work all day. I'm tired. So hey, make sure y'all watch the playback, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure y'all do that. Y'all gotta like the channel, goddamn. Y'all be in here watching, but y'all won't like. I don't understand that shit. What you watching for if you ain't gonna like the channel? But yeah, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel, man. Appreciate all my subscribers out there, man. Thank y'all, man. We going up, man. It's taking a little while, but we going up. But like I said, definitely make sure y'all just like the channel, man. Y'all on the even if y'all don't subscribe to the channel, just like the channel. But yo, this is your boy Mike Free, Unfiltered.